What if I told you that the breakfast most seniors eat every single morning is quietly, and I mean silently, destroying their muscle mass, draining their energy, and accelerating memory loss? And what if a simple $3 swap could begin reversing years of that damage in as little as 30 days? I know that sounds bold, but stay with me, because what I am about to share with you today is backed by real science, and it could genuinely change the trajectory of your health for the rest of your life. My name is Dr. Victor, and on this channel we talk about one thing: how to stay strong, sharp, and independent after 60. No hype, no expensive supplements, just the truth about what your body needs and what it doesn't. So let's get into it. Here is what most people over 60 eat for breakfast: toast, cereal, maybe a banana, perhaps a cup of coffee, and nothing else. Sound familiar? Here is the problem. These foods are almost entirely carbohydrates, and while carbohydrates are not the enemy, eating them alone at breakfast without adequate protein after the age of 60 is one of the most damaging things you can do to your body, and most people have no idea they are doing it. Here is why this matters so much after 60 specifically. When you are young, your body is very efficient at using small amounts of protein to maintain and build muscle. But after 60, that efficiency drops dramatically. Scientists call this anabolic resistance. What it means in plain language is that your muscles become harder to maintain and easier to lose. Your body needs significantly more protein than it did at 40 just to stay even. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that adults over 60 need at least 30 grams of protein at breakfast to trigger what is called muscle protein synthesis, the process your body uses to repair and maintain muscle tissue. 30 grams at breakfast alone. Now, here's the shocking part. Studies show the average senior gets fewer than 10 grams of protein at breakfast. That is 1/3 of what your body actually needs. Every single morning, millions of people over 60 are eating a breakfast that puts their body into a muscle-wasting state before the day has even begun. This condition has a name. It is called sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is the gradual loss of muscle mass that occurs with aging, and it is one of the most serious and most overlooked health threats facing people over 60 today. It is not just about looking or feeling weaker. Sarcopenia increases your risk of falls and fractures. It slows your metabolism, making weight gain easier and weight loss harder. It reduces your insulin sensitivity, increasing your risk of type 2 diabetes. It impairs your immune system, and research published in the journal Lancet has linked low muscle mass in older adults to significantly higher rates of cognitive decline and dementia. Let me say that again. Low muscle mass is linked to faster memory loss. Your muscles and your brain are connected in ways most people never think about. When your muscles are healthy and active, they release proteins called myokines that cross the blood-brain barrier and directly support brain function. When your muscles are wasting away, which happens every morning you skip protein at breakfast, that protective signal disappears. This is not a minor issue. This is a foundational health crisis that starts at your breakfast table, and the good news, the genuinely great news, is that it is largely preventable and even reversible with one simple change. So, what is the fix? It is almost embarrassingly simple. 3 eggs, full-fat Greek yogurt, and a handful of berries. That is your new breakfast. Total cost, under $3 per morning. Let me explain exactly why each of these 3 foods was chosen, because this is not random. Every single component of this breakfast has a specific, science-backed reason for being here. Let's start with the eggs. Eggs are one of the most protein-dense, bioavailable foods on the planet. 3 large eggs give you approximately 18 to 21 grams of high-quality complete protein. But the reason eggs are particularly powerful for seniors is not just the protein quantity, it is the amino acid profile. Eggs are exceptionally rich in an amino acid called leucine. Leucine is the key that unlocks muscle protein synthesis. Think of it like a switch. When leucine levels in your blood rise above a certain threshold, your body gets the signal to start repairing and building muscle tissue. Without enough leucine, that switch never fully turns on. no matter how much total protein you eat. Eggs provide more leucine per calorie than almost any other food. This is why researchers specifically studying muscle maintenance in older adults consistently highlight eggs as a top recommendation. And please do not skip the yolk. I know there has been decades of confusion about egg yolks and cholesterol, but the latest research is very clear. For most healthy adults, dietary cholesterol from eggs does not meaningfully raise cardiovascular risk. What the yolk does contain is vitamin D, vitamin B12, choline, which is critical for brain health, and healthy fats that help your body absorb fat-soluble nutrients. The whole egg is the superfood, not just the white. Now let's talk about the Greek yogurt. Full-fat Greek yogurt adds another 12 to 15 grams of protein to your breakfast, bringing your total protein from just these two foods to over 30 grams. That hits your minimum muscle protection threshold right there. But Greek yogurt does something else that is particularly valuable for seniors. It is one of the richest food sources of beneficial bacteria, probiotics, that support your gut microbiome. Why does this matter for seniors? Because after 60, gut health deteriorates significantly. The diversity of your gut bacteria decreases. Intestinal permeability, sometimes called leaky gut, increases. And your gut is directly connected to your immune system, your mood, your inflammation levels, and yes, your brain through what scientists call the gut-brain axis. Studies show that seniors with healthier gut microbiomes have lower levels of systemic inflammation, better cognitive function, stronger immune responses, and even better sleep quality. One serving of full-fat Greek yogurt every morning is one of the simplest and most affordable ways to support your gut health. Choose full fat, not low fat. The fat in Greek yogurt helps you absorb fat-soluble vitamins, keeps you full longer, and does not contribute to cardiovascular disease the way it was once believed to. Look for plain Greek yogurt with no added sugar. You can sweeten it naturally with your berries. Now the berries. A small handful of berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, or blackberries, completes this breakfast in a powerful way. Berries are among the highest antioxidant foods on Earth. They are loaded with compounds called polyphenols and flavonoids, which have been shown in multiple studies to reduce chronic inflammation throughout the body. Chronic inflammation is one of the primary drivers of aging-related disease. It damages blood vessels, accelerates cognitive decline, worsens arthritis, and impairs immune function. Berries directly counter this. A 2023 study from Harvard found that older adults who ate berries regularly had measurably lower inflammatory markers, better memory scores, and reduced risk of cardiovascular events compared to those who did not. Berries are also low in sugar compared to most fruits, making them safe for people managing blood sugar. And they add natural sweetness to your Greek yogurt without any need for added sugar. Together, 3 eggs, Greek yogurt, and a handful of berries, this breakfast takes less than 5 minutes to prepare. You scramble or boil the eggs. You spoon the yogurt into a bowl. You add the berries. That is it. Under $3, under 5 minutes. And it delivers more nutrition, more muscle protection, and more anti-aging benefit than almost any other meal you could eat all day. So what can you actually expect if you make this change? In the first week, most people notice their energy is more stable throughout the morning. No more mid-morning crash. No more reaching for coffee at 10 a.m. just to function. That is the protein stabilizing your blood sugar and giving your body actual fuel to work with. By the end of the first month, research shows measurable differences in muscle preservation. A landmark study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who consistently hit 30 grams of protein at breakfast retained 40% more muscle mass over a 6-month period compared to those who did not, even without any changes to their exercise routine. 40%, just from breakfast. Over 3 to 6 months, the benefits compound. Better muscle mass means better balance and lower fall risk. Better gut health means stronger immunity and better mood. Lower inflammation means less joint pain, clearer thinking, and better cardiovascular health. This is not a magic cure, but it is a genuine science-backed foundation, and it starts tomorrow morning with 3 eggs, Greek yogurt, and a handful of berries. I want to hear from you. Try this breakfast every morning for 7 days, just 7 days. and come back and tell me in the comments what changed. Did your energy improve? Do you feel stronger? Are you less hungry by lunchtime? Every single comment gets read on this channel. Your experience matters, and it helps other seniors watching this video make the decision to try it. If this video helped you today, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Every week, I publish new videos with science-backed practical health information specifically for people over 60. No fluff, no products to sell, just real information that can genuinely improve your life. And share this video with someone you love who is over 60, because the information in this video could protect their muscle, their memory, and their independence for years to come. I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourself, because you absolutely deserve to feel strong, sharp, and vital for every single year ahead.